What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Marky. I got some new mods. I force inputted some codes. I force inputted some stuff for one of the mods. It gave me a whole bunch of old Morrowind weapons in here. I got the immersive weapons mod. I got a bear. I got a rideable bear. I'm gonna show you the rideable bear in a minute. But I'm in a really bad mood right now because I've had to re-record this video 4 fucking times already because it has literally just this quest that I'm trying to do is glitched on me a lot and it's really annoying.
I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna dismiss Faendal and have him go back to Riverwood
if you need me.
because it's gonna glitch. One of the things I've noticed is if you got too many followers, it'll glitch. You can get Tontos in here, Daedric Tontos, Iron Tontos, Steel Tontos, Halberds, all kinds of cool stuff. Eventually you'll get to see all the cooler weapons I added. Like all the cool weapons that got added with the pack. The things. Here's my rideable bear. Armored bear, for that matter. But yeah. Let's just hope this doesn't fuck up. Let's just hope this quest doesn't glitch. Let's just hope it doesn't glitch again, because it's really annoying. I have a god bow that we're gonna be using to clear most of this dungeon out. You have to be extremely careful with this bow because I have accidentally killed Mercer with this bow 5 times, or all 4 times, and it literally glitches to the point where he's permanently hostile. No matter what you do. He's literally just permanently hostile. And when you come to the gate, the door at the end of the tunnel, at the end where he's supposed to open the door, he literally just says, fuck you. He basically is just like, fuck you, and he kills you. He literally refuses to open the door. He's just permanently hostile, and he'll kill you at the door. He won't open it.
Here it is.
So what we're gonna do, in order to avoid that, since I know he's gonna be hostile for most of the dungeon, if we do that and accidentally kill him, we're just gonna spell sword it up. I've tried to run it through with the god bow several times. Its power is like 313. It's a god weapon. I've tried to go through it, just blitz run it with the god sword, with the god bow, but I kill him. I kill him with the explosion from these arrows multiple times, and just all the time, every single time, and it's just annoying. We'll kill the first few enemies with it that we can sneak mode kill with. But when we start getting into the closer combat areas, like the area when we start getting into the areas that are a little bit harder, a little bit more tight squeezed, we're just gonna use our vicious heart sword.
Coward! Good. We're fine. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is... No, I found it. Let's get moving. I'm sorry. You're leading. Just makes... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Okay, let's just use... I'm going to use these exploding arrows just to show you what they can do for the first area here, and then I'm going to trade... I'm going to swap them over. I'm going to swap over to some regular arrows.
Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burials...
Okay, so what type of other arrows do I have here? Because I want to continue to use this, but I don't. Okay, we have steel arrows. I'm gonna use these for the first couple rooms to show you what this bow can do with these exploding arrows.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. Carlia's been through here. What does she expect to find? Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all those traps.
He tells me to watch for the spikes, and I still hit him. Wow. Okay. See, everything you could just they explode. Be careful he's not near you when you pop one of these exploding arrows, because he will turn hostile. As I said before, and I said all four of my practice runs that I did with this before I started all four of my practice runs, I fucking accidentally killed them with the exploding arrows. Now we're gonna switch over to these steel arrows here because we don't want him to become hostile. I showed you what they do. They explode on contact with enemies and deal a buttload of damage.
So it begins. There's two more of them ahead.
Now we're going to put this point. We already got 2 points in the Agile Defender. So now, since we're going to use Custom Fit, we're going to put some points in the Custom Fit.
My time.
This bow turns basically any weapon into a god. Any arrows you use into god arrows, they pretty much just insta kill everything.
Boom. Who's there? You can't hide from me.
Here's another sneak leveling book. If you didn't collect that one from the side of the Moon's Camp, there's another one right here.
I'll spit on your corpse. No one here now.
Maggie wanted me to put these Maggie wanted me to put some more cooler weapons mods, and you know, I saw a rideable bear mod. She's like, "Oh yeah, let's put that in the game." So.
You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Your life is mine. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Remember I told her all those special gear and weapons and shit that you can obtain? Or not the special, those special items, like the ships, you know, like all those sellable items to delve in? This is one of them. There's a that's the model ship, and then I'll show you we still have the hunting brew decanter. We're gonna take these items to him and we're gonna sell them, and we're gonna get some gold. Go take these items to Delvin after we finish up here.
What is it? Your blood will adorn my blade. Is that the best you can do? What was that? That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. We're on the right track. We've been through here as well. So it begins.
That's one of the other ones that one of the cooler other swords that are in the game now, the Mighty Greatsword, that's in there. Mighty Steel Greatsword, that's another one that's in here now. There's a whole bunch of them like that. Okay, we're gonna godbow this one.
What was that? All right.
couple more points in the magicka. We need 8 more for that. This is going to be the main one right here. One of the ones that we're going to be using. The main one. It'll be a hell of a lot easier to be a spell sword with Farkle once we get the full Nightingale set, because we'll have the bonus, the heavy one-handed attacks do more damage bonus from the gloves, so it'll be really useful to us. Please don't turn hostile again. My god, thank you.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain. Now let's get moving. That was quite noisy for someone playing a video thief.
And then you just walk in here and you get shot because Mercer refuses to go first because he suspects something.
Honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlisle. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth, yet you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlisle. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, and I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlisle has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
I was scared at first because I'm thinking, wait, what? Our game just ends right here? The first time I did this in a playthrough, but then you get revived right here and Carlisle says she saved you.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on, woman! You shot me!
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
And I mean you're
More
dead.
than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using snowveil sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
And then she gives you some poisons, some basic poisons.
Speak only to Enther.
Now where's my bear? Well, looks like we're fast traveling. I was gonna run if our bear was with us, but he's not. So, where's the bear? Where's my bear at? There he is.
We don't get many people like you this way. Usually it's elves.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell? Like some horrible monster was
Yes, what is it?
and exploded.
Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, I do, but there's a problem.
Problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard, word of warning. Caselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Hola, Legagan.
Skeljar likes to sleep a lot, so if you find him asleep and you want to ride him, just walk up to him, get on him like you normally would, get on your horse, and get off, and he'll wake up. And then you can ride him. Also, I am working on a god shot build with that crossblade bow. I'm trying currently to make it a bow, make it usable for everybody, regardless of whether you have that mod or not with the exploding arrows.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll
I'm trying to make it useful to everybody. No matter what type of mod, no matter whether you have the mod, whether you have mods or not, I'm trying to make it useful to everybody. The main thing is you are going to need level 100. I don't know if I said any of this before. If I said it in the beginning of the video, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but I don't think I did. But you are going to need level 100 smithing for my god shot build. Once I've got everything play tested and everything, I will go back and check everything out.
You need a reliable person.
You could buy a dog for a companion here if you don't have one. If you don't have a companion, like the Dwarven companion, like I got, you can buy a dog. You could buy Vigilance over there from that guy that I just walked up to.
This is Markov, traveler. Safest city.
But my Godshot build is currently in testing. I've modded everything in that I need for that quest.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on this.
Never should have come here. We were all to fall back. I died for my...
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markos...
Take this for later because we are going to go into a room.
There are no Forsworn here.
We're going to do the Forsworn conspiracy quests in another video. For now, we're going to ignore it. But that's the key to her room. If you fail to save her, like I just did there, just grab the key to her room because you need it for later.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons drawn.
Sorry, officer.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Look, I'm very... What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Zell? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work.
You can ask him about him being
Okay.
authority on ancient farmer, but he'll just brush you off. So say, I would like to see the excavation site.
Aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Zell. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say?
And then just say the spider is good as dead.
Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Then
And then you have to talk to him here.
I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide.
Perhaps I
to the
could view your
Form of
work, and he just brushes you off, like I
That
said.
research represents years of personal... You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you, while I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I have things to study. What is
See, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. He just declines it automatically. And then you could just steal the key right here.
Get away from me.
But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we're going to tackle the Dwemer Museum and get the stuff that we need. Get the translation for Gallus' journal. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you in the next video. And also, look forward to that Godshot, my Godshot build coming. I give it a week, tops. 2-3 more days. Least amount of days until it's ready. But I will see you in the next video.